Hello, everybody. My name is Jono Danieli with Focus Communications. I'm here today with Dave Clark, President and CEO of Burin Gold. Dave, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jono.
So Burin listed in November, having successfully raised $6.9 million Canadian. And now, 2 months later, you've announced a 10,000-meter drill program that is planned for the first phase of resource drilling at Hickey's Pond. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that program?
Sure. So since we've listed, we've been putting together an excellent technical team on the ground in order to be able to undertake a large-scale drilling program. So we've announced that we've appointed Jeff Burke as exploration manager. Jeff is a great geologist based in Nova Scotia. So he's right next to Newfoundland and has a lot of experience working in Newfoundland on similar types of projects as these. So he's really an ideal person to be on the ground, organizing the crews and getting the drilling underway. What we've announced is a 10,000-meter program at Hickey's Pond, and that's going to be centered on the old Hickey's Pond showing and building outwards from there. What you can see on this map is the alteration signature of the system at Hickey's Pond, which is about 7 kilometers in length. And you can see that what we've drilled historically has really focused on only a few hundred meters of that alteration signature. So this upcoming program is going to be a resource level drilling program that's going to center on the historical showing and build outwards from there to test some of this large footprint that has never seen any drill testing. So it should be an exciting drill program that will both be designed to test the strike extension of the known showing, as well as start building ounces centered on the old showing and building outwards from there.
So just to recap, you've spent a number of years developing the targets privately on this project. For some of your new followers, could you please discuss some of the earlier results from the program?
Sure. So when we've been working on this property since 2018. And we started with some very, basic geoscience programs, looking at the overall picture to zoom in on the areas that were more interesting and more prospective for mineralization. So some of the old historical showings were followed up on. We did a number of basic data gathering programs that included biogeochemistry, it included basal till sampling. We did some airborne and ground geophysics, and you can see some of those results on this screen. This is an area around Hickey's Pond that we did some airborne geophysics as well as some ground-based IP surveying, and we can show that there's a very strong correlation between the alteration footprint we see on the ground and the chargeability in the geophysics, which is really tracking the alteration system. So we've really zoomed in quickly on the alteration system and on the historical showings that were the most prospective, and we culminated that in 2020 with a very brief drill program, which we did as a private company. This is a section showing some of those results. And we just demonstrated through that drill program that there were both bulk tonnage and high grade potential at Hickey's Pond. This is a high sulfidation epithermal system. It's the kind of system that generally will be mined through an open pit scenario. And we wanted to test that near surface expression of the system for the potential tonnage. And you can see through holes like HP 20002 here, where you have a 58-meter intercept of over a gram near surface. This is the kind of thing you're looking for in a high sulfidation system. So this drill section just shows some of those results. You can see both sections of higher grade and larger intercepts here of lower grade. And we'll be stepping out from these holes and really starting to build up that overall tonnage that's defined along this shear zone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dave. I really appreciate that. If anybody wants to get in contact with David, the information is here on the screen. You can reach out to him at info@burin-gold.com. And we really appreciate your time today, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jono. I'm always happy to talk to shareholders. So I encourage anyone with questions or anyone who wants to discuss the programs or the company to get in touch.